This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. From streaming to shopping, Prime helps you get more out of your passions. So whether you're a fan of true crime or prefer a nail-biting novel from time to time, with services like Prime Video, Amazon Music, and fast free delivery, Prime makes it easy to get more out of whatever you're into or getting into. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to learn more.
Elevate your game in the all-new Hyundai Santa Fe, the capable SUV that features premium interiors with available captain's chairs, available dual wireless device charging, and bold new technology, all with plenty of room for your cargo and crew. Okay, Hyundai. Visit HyundaiUSA.com to learn more about the all-new 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe.
What's up, Man Dog Pod listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's free episode. If you want to hear the full episode, it's available over on our Patreon, patreon.com/You'reTheManNowDog. We've got full episode audio and video for everything we've done, a huge archive of tons of fun stuff with all your favorite comedians. Check it out today. Once again, that's patreon.com/You'reTheManNowDog. Thanks so much, and have a great day.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now.
Any good movies?
Well, the dating apps was pretty good.
Yeah, dating apps.
Or, I mean...
We got 3 people in full long-time relationships and me. That would be a great conversation.
Wait, but also...
Yeah, let's talk about that, Ryan.
Ryan,
Yeah.
did you watch Couples Therapy?
Yes.
Oh, just finished
Obsessed.
it. I was
Okay.
about to, jump out of my chair and move in with you when you said that you watch it. Anyway, I don't know if the podcast has started, but...
We've talked couples therapy. We just get right into
Have you
it a
seen
couple
the show?
times
I
on
haven't
this
seen
podcast.
it, no.
Oh, Johnny,
okay. If
it's
it's already-
for you.
It's on the list.
Oh, my
It's
God.
for
It's
you.
on the list.
Well,
Don't
put
get
it
mad.
higher.
Don't get mad.
It's
What's
thoughtful. It's emotionally dense. You'd love it.
I would love that.
Because you don't have any of those things.
Oh my gosh.
the
Is this
razzes
like a
have
roast?
begun.
Start
Is
with
this
a
a
roast?
roasting
Oh,
podcast?
man, only the ones we love. You know?
I love being roasted.
Let's see. So last time we talked about couples therapy, I hadn't watched this new season. Now I have
Ooh.
watched it.
I just finished the last
It's an
one.
incredible season.
We don't have to spoil for Johnny.
We don't have to spoil it for Johnny.
Is there a lot of awkwardness associated with it?
I would say no. What do you all think?
I don't think that's the primary thing.
It's more direct than awkward.
pretty
Everything's
direct.
pretty sad.
All right.
They do a good job of showing a wide array. Like they had a sort of throuple this time. Then they had 2 super Christians. Like they just do a big range of types of issues. So I thought
Ooh, the Mormon couple was very fascinating.
the Mormon
Ex-Mormon.
Yeah.
was rough.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, that wild-eyed woman.
Oh.
Now
They're divorced. P.S. I looked it up.
They
Yes.
are. Who could have seen it coming?
It's very fun to realize you can go onto their Instagrams and just kind of be like, okay,
Oh.
what are they up to now?
I
And
did
then-
a deep
part yet.
dive on Erin, the acro poly girl.
Uh-huh.
She's bendy.
He's bendy.
She's got that.
Just like you thought.
The polyamorous couple. It was a man and 2 women, and if you were gonna do an improv scene where you tried to go as broad as possible with polyamorous people, the woman very early on is like, so I was living in the circus house with all the acrobats. And it was like, yeah, okay.
And I
You seem
realized my
non-traditional.
boyfriend needs another girlfriend. Oh my.
So the kind of thing where you just wouldn't believe it if it was written.
Yes, we were like, okay, let's bring it back a little.
I think we subscribe to relationship anarchy. Where
Yes.
There are no rules.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God.
What? How are you guys working so hard to be weird?
So there's this main couple, and then they 2 years ago added this girl. And so they're the primary couple and she's the secondary. And 4 weeks into the couples therapy, she's like, I'm feeling pretty secondary in this situation. And you're like, that's the whole thing you signed up for.
So you got frustrated with her about that.
All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I learned, maybe not learned, but I'm just thinking about it now. I learn a lot from watching, like, and so it did teach me a lot about communication and how I do it, and also about deflection and how I do it and what it looks like.
Good for you for being looking inward while you're watching the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I had a moment like that where in the second season, there's this woman who's like very anxious. Remember her like screaming at her husband who was just like a loaf. And she's like, he doesn't do anything. He's and eventually the couple therapist got to a point to be like, you have anxiety. If you dealt with some of your anxiety, that would give him the room to pick up some of the slack. And like weeks in, she's like, maybe I have anxiety. And I feel like I have a little of that of like, I'm feeling a lot of things, so it must be them. And like, how about deal with your own shit, you know?
And which seems like from watching the show, like pretty gendered stuff.
Yeah.
And I definitely have the male stuff where
The
it's like,
catatonic
what's up with
man.
this crazy person? Why are they talking so much? It's like, oh, they're a communicative person that you realize that you have more anxiety than you're willing to own, maybe.
Right.
And it's not always just the other person. You know what I mean?
And I think a big thing is this notion of like, we all carry around these narratives in our brain of like, a thing happened. My interpretation is not an interpretation. It's just the facts, and anything else could not be true. And for the therapist to be like, actually, that's your interpretation, and maybe allow yourself to see it differently. You don't have to like hate your partner, but it feels so true.
Yeah.
I love watching full adults being told to grow up a little bit. It's like you are a full adult. Like when I look at you, there's no reason you should be childish at all. And then the therapist having to be like,
Are there people in your life that you want to say that to? You want to say grow up?
myself a little bit. Watching it, I'm definitely like, oh, I have some of the stuff that every one of these people has, in shades.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely everybody.
Yeah.
I've been going to therapy for a long time, so everyone else needs to get better. Yeah.
One of the other fun parts about the show is that you get to see the therapist with her advisor and her peers, and she's like talking about the clients. So that's fun because she's like talking some shit, but also getting advice. It's fascinating.
And just sinking deeper and deeper into the couch that she is in
She
every
does
time
have
that you
weird
see
posture. She's like a wise gremlin.
Yeah.
It's always
by the
amazing
way-
to me that people
Go ahead.
want to air this out. Like, especially even that, like you're going through the process of becoming a therapist, right? Is that what's happening?
No, she is like a very experienced. She's like in her 50s, like is a renowned therapist.
But she's still getting advice.
Yeah, I think a little bit just for the structure of the show, so it gives her a way to communicate to the audience what she's thinking about people.
Right.
Is they'll show her talking to. She has like a group of other therapists who they'll show them like chatting about people, or her with her advisor, who's kind of being like, just checking in on her and being like, it seems like you're bringing some of your own stuff into this or whatever. You're savior.
I would want that to be private, like not filmed. Right?
Yes,
Yes.
that's the ultimately, and I love this show, but it is so hard to like go the whole mile with it because at the end of the day, you are like, these are people who chose to do this.
These are the people
show.
in therapy on TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they really do get to a very like honest, open place that really shocks me. Like,
The other
stuff
thing
that
is,
they're willing to
I
share.
was reading that they get the therapy for free, and her rate is quite high.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you see people from all different classes, so I'm sure it's like a luxury for some of these people.
Yeah.
We never did this. That's Alison Rich. Hi, Alison.
Oh, hello. Hi. How are you?
That's Johnny Meeks.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to the Man Dog Pod. I'm Dan,
I'm Ryan.
and we like to talk about couples therapy as much as we can.
That's right.
Probably one of my top greatest pieces of art,
Oh,
or whatever you would call it,
I'm
entertainment.
so obsessed. It's just the realest thing I've ever seen.
It's like a nice
Cinema verite.
It's verite.
Yeah.
It's a great reaction to. I don't know if you all watch reality TV like Love Is Blind or Bachelor or whatever.
I
but
watch.
it's,
Yeah, I'm selective, but I watch Love Is Blind, and it's the opposite thing. Someone was like, "Is couples therapy a reality show?" And I was like, "It's a docu-series."
A little better than that.
Okay, bitch. This reality show went to college. How dare you?
That's a good way to say that.
But it is. It does have the ultimate entertainment thing, which is you can kind of watch it and think of how much better you are than everybody,
Oh,
and how
that's
weird
why.
everyone else in the world
Yes.
is.
100%.
Below Deck with my kids. Is it like Below Deck? Is it
It's
I've
just
never
like
seen,
that.
but people say great
Same
things.
people.
same thing?
It is therapy on a boat. Yeah.
Yeah. You like Below Deck, or you
Yeah,
hate
it's
watching?
fun.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
fun.
watch it too.
Yeah.
Do you like which Down Under, Mediterranean?
All of them. It's you got to judge by which captain you like the best.
Yeah,
Okay.
And Captain Jason is the one that you want him as your captain.
yeah. He's
and,
the
and maybe your
Australian
dad.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's great.
he's amazing. And then Captain Lee is just full of like aphorisms and advice. And I use that. I talk to like UCB Herald teams when they first get formed about like being responsible members of the community. In the last couple of years, I've given some advice from Captain Lee.
Really?
Yeah.
Some of his aphorisms.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, the only thing I say is, Captain Lee, when you join his boat, he says, "My only rule is don't embarrass yourself and don't embarrass the boat." And so I tell that to new improvisers at UCB.
Good.
And
Do
then
you tell them the whole backstory, or do you just
No.
use it? Yeah.
last time everybody knew exactly what I was saying and who I was talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Captain Lee because not only are they aphorisms, but they're also clearly like mean phrases he learned in college or something.
Yeah.
He's like, these guys are 2 cans short of a 6-pack, or like they're walking around like a chicken with their head up their butt. But they're not normal good ones.
No,
they're like all
they're
a
not
little
good.
unique and strange.
Yeah, they're the ones that make you like, you have to think about them for a minute.
Yes.
And you're like, yeah, that sucked.
It does feel like he kind of like had a book, like a joke book of all these. When I was growing up, my dad really liked these phrases. He really liked these phrases that were like mean but funny. Like we had on our refrigerator, like a pin or a magnet that would said like a couple crayons short of a crayon bot, whatever the thing is.
Yeah.
A can short of a
64-pack or
6-pack or what?
something,
Yeah,
yeah.
something like that. But I just remember we had like several of them.
On your fridge.
Yeah, on the fridge, and like he just kind of loved those clever phrases or whatever.
They're not as good like written down.
No.
You want them
Yeah, you want to do it like
in the moment.
yeah, exactly.
The one that always sticks with me is someone had on their fridge, "This isn't Burger King. You can't have it your way."
Ugh.
Uh,
That's a fed up mom right there.
is that McDonald's?
That's McDonald's. Is that part of the joke, or no? Or you're just saying?
I don't know.
Oh, now I don't even know.
Oh, wow.
No, it is Burger, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
think have it your way is Burger King.
Hold the pickles. Hold the
wow.
Okay.
have it your way.
Oh, wow. Okay, my bad. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
Egg on my face.
You don't have to be totally educated
McDonald's
on the catchphrases
is.
of the fast food restaurant.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it.
Okay, wow. I'll just leave.
I could run through all the fast
No.
food jingles if we want
We're
to.
doing great.
I've been watching, by the recommendation of Mark Rennie, YouTube has a bunch of Siskel and Eberts.
Oh.
And they are incredible because you get to see what they thought of a movie at
Yeah.
the like Happy Gilmore,
Right.
whatever. But they also mostly have commercials in there from the era. And it is like shocking the way you can be like transported by seeing a commercial you
Yeah.
haven't seen in 30 years.
Sunny D.
Yeah.
That one, I really just remember being whatever, 11.
The purple
or
stuff
something.
one, the
Yeah,
like
just
one
like
where they look
them
in the fridge.
opening the fridge
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the camera's in the fridge and yeah.
Everything is so wacky in the night, and everything's so like,
Neon.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm always so surprised when I see old stuff like that I ever thought the video quality was acceptable.
Same.
Like it
Yeah.
all looks like it's drawn by hand almost
Yeah.
compared to the HD stuff we have now. And I'm like, in the 90s, it didn't look like this, right? It's degenerated
so
or
poorly
something.
lit and shot. It's,
Yeah.
It's
And there was
Wow.
a commercial for like 94 Corollas. And so like they reveal it at the end and it's like, oh, that's an old ass Corolla. Like looks new, I
Yeah,
guess.
could
at
you
the time. It's
imagine
like,
thinking that's new
yeah, it
ever?
looks like old, like shitty Corolla.
Well, do you remember like ads for like maxi pads with the blue stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being a girl and being like, where's this blue stuff coming from? What is this? We all
Like, is there something wrong with my body? Or you
Yeah.
mean literally
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what is the like
No,
props person
I was
doing?
just I think I was probably 8 and I was like, why are women getting diapers and putting blue stuff in it? I just was like,
What is this trying to teach me?
Who uses this?
All right. Well, for sex ed today. I just wanted to open up on the last day. Any questions? I think we've covered everything. But I've got the anonymous box that I can read questions out of, or feel free to raise your hand. If you
I'm not shy.
any.
I'm not shy.
Oh yeah, well, we know that.
Okay, so I got a bunch of those like cotton diapers for when my monthly ocean starts. Okay.
Okay.
But-
And I encourage, we don't even say euphemisms in here. Are you talking about your period?
Well, that's blood. This is like when the blue goop comes.
Okay.
I had a question
I'm
about
willing
that,
to
too.
Okay, yeah.
When does that come into play, and how do we do it?
And is it like 1 week it's blood and the next week is the blue goop?
So I think this has been a common question because of these commercials. Do you see the blue in the commercials?
Yeah.
The ocean water.
Right. Yeah. So that's just, they're using that as an example because Hollywood is scared to actually show red and make people think of the period. So what I'm trying to do is just open up. There will never be a rush of blue
Hollywood
out of your
cowards.
body.
What?
Sure.
Hollywood cowardice. They're not ready to tell the truth.
Wow, it sounds like maybe they have like a deep down internalized misogyny where they're afraid of women's bodies.
That's an interesting point that I don't want to get into here just because I don't trust half of the kids in this class or more to have this conversation sensitively, but I do think that's a really good observation.
So the ocean water never comes out of your body.
No, you saw the blue and you all thought
I
ocean
said
water?
ocean
I thought it was
water, and
ocean
then I
water.
feel like that was
Yeah.
kind of supported.
But I thought that was ocean water too.
Yeah, it's kind of got like a whimsical, it's not just a royal blue. There's like
Yeah.
a lightness to it.
I will say, we're 15, 16. It's never come up in the household with your parents. Or you've seen the commercial. You've never,
More what's come up is that as a 15-year-old, I still haven't gotten my period.
Yes,
Right.
But
yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
sort of pretty insecure about that, so I just am like, well, I haven't gotten my blue goo either.
It's
So-
confusing because I haven't gotten anything.
Yeah, well, you're a boy, right? Biologically.
Whoa.
You were born biologically
Whoa.
male. So,
How
yeah.
dare you?
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. When does the blue goo come? It's ocean.
I have a question that's not about the blue goo.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
So I'm putting condoms on every banana that comes into our house.
Uh-huh.
And I guess I just don't know what's.
I know your question.
That's
Yeah.
really
What
safe.
happens if you eat one of the condoms? I've done that.
That's part of
I
it.
had to go to the hospital because I swallowed a condom.
Right.
Are you
Oh, yeah,
okay?
what happened?
I'm okay now, but I had to get my stomach pumped.
Why do they even want us to use them if they're so dangerous?
This is on me. I should have been. I think I was pretty explicit last week when I did the condom demonstration that the banana wasn't a real penis, but I guess I wasn't explicit enough.
Well, we understood it was a banana.
Yeah. I
got
just thought
that
it was like a
part.
protective measure for your bananas.
No, you don't have to protect the banana from anything. It's just to be totally honest, I did try it with a anatomically correct dildo last year, and the school board and PTA got very upset with me, so we had to switch back to bananas.
You're saying we can use condoms on our penises too?
What?
Wait, what would
What?
you?
I'm saying especially, almost exclusively. That's where
it's
they
for
should be going.
bananas
What
and
about-
penises.
Or
Never
apples,
for
though. You could
bananas.
put them in an apple because it's to keep it fresh, right?
No.
That's why you use one?
No,
You need to keep your penis fresh?
That's what I'm
That's
asking
what
the
we
teacher.
assumed.
You keep such copious notes. You are always writing when I'm talking. How could you
I'm
miss
not
all
writing
of
about
this?
class. I'm not writing about class. I'm writing down other ideas.
Okay, that's why. All right. So now I
Okay,
understand.
I have a question about my bra. You said that they're not for me, but a lot of them fit.
Okay.
So I'm wearing them.
I don't want to speak to whether or not you are allowed to wear a bra or have to. I mostly just wanted to say that it is an option for support, and it is good to know. Like, for example, I know that in my family, a couple of my daughters were wearing the wrong bra size for a long time and were too shy to ask, and it was causing them problems
Right.
physically. So
Okay.
I just wanted to teach everyone about that. But you don't need one unless you want one.
I kind of want one.
Okay, great. Is it for support? Is it
For support and just kind of to feel like I'm growing up. You know what I mean? I just feel like I'm ready for the next stage and I haven't gotten any goop or any blood
Well,
or anything.
one way to start growing up is to really listen in here. The goop is not a thing. All right. Your notes there. If they're not about what I'm talking about, no.
They're
so-
not.
I don't know. I just find all this growing up stuff stressful. Like, I asked my mom if I could shave my legs, and she was like, I showed up to school and like every girl's legs are shaved,
Yeah.
and I didn't think we were doing that yet. So she was like, sure. So I got a razor and I started shaving, but it hurt like hell.
Oh my God. Oh.
Because I guess you're supposed to use like foam.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
It's
Can we
just
get
really
a shaving demonstration?
I guess.
What is even the point of this class? Tell us that we don't
Yeah.
get anything the whole time?
We wanted
Gee.
practical knowledge about our bodies and our sexuality.
I just thought maybe with the internet that you would have more information, but it
I'm
seems
watching
like
a lot of
less.
pornography, if that's what you're asking.
I'm not particularly, but that's what we do need to talk about is that
Can we talk about the bases? It's kissing and then choking, and then I kind of get confused.
Is it kissing then choking?
choking
Well, I guess
is
you
not
can
a
choke
base.
as you're kissing,
Yeah, I like that.
but I don't know.
what base is choking?
It's not a base.
I think
it's not
it's
a
home.
base.
It's
not...
like you're up
Home
at
base?
bat.
That's the goal, is to
I
choke?
don't really know baseball, but I think it's like you're at bat. So you
Teacher, what kind of sex is best?
I cannot answer that question.
Come on, teacher. Answer it.
And
What
I-
is the
I did-
education about? Sex education. What's the best kind?
I right now I feel like
Hands
we
or
shouldn't
feet?
even get to. Excuse me.
Hands or feet?
On where?
Good. That's what I mean.
I want to get to all the questions, but I did see you fully peel a condom off of a banana over there, and I do want
Yeah.
to point
Look
out
how
that
yellow it is.
you're gonna have spermicide on the actual peel there.
This banana's been at my house for 3 weeks, but it has been perfectly concealed
Look
inside
at
the
it. I will
condom.
eat that banana.
You wish. I will eat the banana. You can have the peel.
Okay, everybody.
Peel.
It's been 3 weeks since our last sex ed, and I just want to say that I'm actually I'm leaving the job. I patented
Teacher.
banana
Teacher.
condoms. Thanks to I feel like a little bit of what we learned about here and some of the freshness there, but I've made a fortune off of that. So
shouldn't we
Wow.
get a cut?
Yeah. That's
I mean,
what
you-
we're learning from the internet. is
Yeah, you got this
how to
fancy
get
new
a cut
jacket,
from-
fancy new haircut. Where's the?
oh, I didn't even notice.
You mean you didn't notice? You,
You
got a
notice
new
your
haircut.
own haircut?
You're driving a Hyundai now?
One of the
Elantra?
nice ones. Yeah, an Elantra.
Yeah, an Elantra.
They do say that base model, the Elantra, is one of the nice ones.
Really nice.
Yeah,
really
the base
nice.
model for the Elantra is as good as the higher tier model for some of the other Korean
Okay.
and Japanese cars. So yeah, but yeah, I apologize. I will do a name reveal since you've been calling me teacher this whole time. I do think that would be.
Can we guess?
A name
Can we
reveal.
guess?
A name
Can we
reveal.
guess? Okay, I'm thinking Duncan.
Oh, that's really. He looks like a Duncan.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
got to be Duncan.
So we're all going for
We're
Duncan.
all
No,
going
right
no,
away? Do
no.
you
What
wanna-
about Bunkin? Because Duncan's too normal.
Feel free
Duncan?
Well, no, I don't think
Is that
Bunkin.
Irish?
I didn't have one. I wanted to go though.
for a first name or a last name. Do you think Duncan?
What is your name?
Well, has everyone guessed that wants to? I do want to make sure everyone has an opportunity, but
Eric.
I will. Eric, you think is my first name?
I think it's your last name.
You think it's my last name? So
Oh.
you think my name is Duncan Eric?
I didn't make a guess on your first
Oh,
name.
okay. I see.
What
I
about
see.
Cleric?
And where do you want that name to be?
It's not my
Middle.
guess. It's not yeah, middle.
Okay, you're all way off. There are some easy ways to learn. You could just check the yearbook or anything like that. But no, I guess my last act of sex ed, other than telling you to please do your own research on. Well,
To your own
maybe I
research.
shouldn't even say that. Do a little research before you come to conclusions.
So wait,
Um,
the school just let you quit right in the middle of the year and
I
like
mean,
put
they
the
can't stop
class
me.
on pause?
No,
and just
it's
do
not
one
on
last
pause.
class?
No, someone else will come teach you, but they can't stop me from quitting. This has been miserable for me. It is such a minefield to talk to teenagers about sex. There's so much I want to say that I don't know how I'm supposed to. So yeah, I'm happy to be gone.
Okay,
I saw you drive up in your Elantra.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Barely noticed that
I'm
thing.
not normally really forward with men, but you just kind of caught my eye, and I love your suit.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
hey.
just having a martini here at the Cheesecake Factory bar if you want to join me.
Sure.
Yeah?
I'm so flattered.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, if you have somewhere else to be.
No. Yeah, I was just doing a pickup. But I was since I'm here, I've got a little time. Might as well.
Yeah. I
Um,
just curious. My name's Jan.
Hi, I'm Bumpkin Eric.
Can you say that name again?
Bumpkin Eric.
Okay. I don't mean to judge it or anything like that, but are you saying B-U-N Bunkin or Bumpkin?
Oh, I see. It's just how many of those have you had? Buncan. Eric is my first name.
Oh, great.
Sorry I didn't laugh at that. You kind of looked over at me as the bar. Sorry I didn't laugh at that.
He'll have. What do you have? What do you have to drink?
I guess I'll do the same as at a dirty gin martini.
That's right.
I'll do one of those, but not with none of the stuff on the rim there.
It's half tahini, half sugar. That's what she asked for.
Try it. Try it before you say no.
I really don't want to.
Okay,
Sweet and
no
spicy.
problem.
It's
no
a
problem.
lot of different flavors.
Okay.
I feel like this is getting awkward. I didn't mean it to. I just wanted to share a drink with a handsome man.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Jan's
I'm
a
sorry.
regular. Sorry to butt in. Sorry to butt in. I'll make that drink. I'll be right back.
Thank you, bartender.
You got it.
A regular at the Cheesecake Factory bar.
Yeah. It's right across the street from my office.
Oh,
I work in global marketing. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And what do you do?
Well, I'm recently I'm an inventor, I guess.
Oh, that's fascinating.
I used to teach sex ed, but then I invented those things you can see them at Target right now, or those they play like really crazy ads at 3 a.m. On Comedy Central. It's a condom for bananas so that your banana won't go bad.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on one for mangoes, and the technology is not there for apples.
I'm
but-
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Are you saying you're working on some sort of contraceptive-looking device for mangoes?
Yeah.
Because my name's Diane, and I make a diaphragm for mangoes. So this is really rocking my world in a bad way.
Oh, really? So you're like working on a patent for that?
Yeah, I've got my appointment with the patent guy, so I would really just,
Jesus.
I mean, it's already a problem that I was going to move on to condoms for bananas, but
Jan, I'm so sorry. I might have to get your number, because knowing that we are on a timeline here, this feels like the Pop-Tart movie, where we're
haven't
just like,
seen it. I canceled my Netflix, but
Diane, I was talking to him, you rudely interrupted.
I didn't mean to like bogart your date.
You're kind of bogarting.
No,
yes.
no. I was more trying
This
to.
feels like you're going against the girl code a little bit
Oh
here.
no! Go for. I mean, hey, I actually gave up dating a couple years ago. I don't do it.
dating and Netflix.
Dating and Netflix, yeah, just to focus on my invention of a diaphragm for mangoes. But now you're kind of making me question all of these choices.
No. I have to say there's nothing romantic going on here, Jan.
No. I'm actually sort
bartender?
of unattracted.
Okay,
Yes.
I didn't
Can
mean
you
that.
wrap up those Southwest egg rolls and I'll just take them home?
You got
They're
it.
already wrapped up. Like they.
She double wraps them for the ride home because you ride a motorcycle across the street back to the office.
I ride a Ducati home.
I need to get your phone
Wasted.
number.
No,
Jan.
I think that ship
Wasted.
has sailed.
You ride a Ducati on wasted?
Yes, I'm very fun. I work in global marketing.
I'm so sorry.
You
but-
can have him, Diane.
No, I
Wait
don't-
a second. I was really late to hear because there was a 4-car pileup, and they say that what started was a Ducati overturned, and then the driver just ran away straight up here.
There's lots of Ducatis in suburban Indianapolis. Who knows who started that?
I don't like anyone at this table. Bar.
Carla, we need to rush production on the beta testing for the condoms for the mangoes. We've got a little competition.
Well, hold on while I call Kevin. We need to rush the mango diaphragm.
Okay, well, we the Sharks are incredibly interested in your product. We are very, very excited in the fruit contraceptive game. So let us know what you have, and we'll see what happens.
Hello, I'm Diane.
Hey, and I am Duncan Eric. I was supposed to go after, but I do feel like we're similar enough that we could present at the same time.
Actually,
Whoa.
I'm going to get in there first. Okay, mangoes, right? We love them. They're one of the best fruits out there, the most pungent with all the flavors coming through. But you get a mango, and if you time it wrong, what a waste of $7 at Whole Foods, right?
Right.
You put a mango diaphragm on it. It preserves the amount of time in which it's ripe and optimal for consumption thanks to the mango diaphragm.
And I believe that it is too much work for men to put the diaphragm on the mangoes. So what I am proposing is that we inject the mangoes earlier on with something that helps them stay ripe for longer. Then you never have to deal with it inside your house anymore. So I have a new product that is an in-mango fertilization. We are looking for a better name for that.
Defertilization or fertilization?
Let's say defer. Thank you very much.
This is not. Hang on, real quick,
Mr. Wonderful.
Yes, thank you very much. This is not a place where you come up with the idea on the show. You are supposed to have the idea locked and loaded and really have a product that just needs an investment.
Note taken.
I have a prototype. Okay, I've come with the prototype.
Okay,
which is that I went to CVS and I bought. There's one dusty aisle in the corner where you can actually still purchase diaphragms that come in different sizes depending on if you've had a kid or not. And these are post-childbirth diaphragms that you cover a mango in. And please, I brought a basket of them. Just gotta pass them around.
God damn it, honey, I can't get into the mango. I don't know how to use this thing.
Wait, we talked about this. I showed you last night.
I can put it on. I don't know how to take it off.
You've had 5 mangoes since we talked last night. I'm a little worried about how many mangoes you're eating.
I don't know. I guess I'm
Give
getting my
it to
wires
me. I'll
crossed
show
or
you.
something.
I'll show you
Here.
one time. So you take this, and then you work your thumb around the edge. Do you see what I'm doing?
I don't like this. Feels
What's
triggering.
the matter? What's the matter?
I don't
What's-
want you to
what's it
teach me how to
triggering
use
you?
my thumb again. This is.
It's just involving your thumb and your main finger.
I can't. All right.
You do it.
I'm trying.
You do it. Now lick your fingers. Put a lot of saliva on them.
This is like so reminiscent of me being really embarrassed. Will you just open
You're
the mango?
easily embarrassed.
I know.
You have a lot to learn.
I can't eat the mango. I can't make you feel good like you want to.
You can make me feel good. I believe you have it in you.
I just don't know why we're mixing sex and food and.
I don't know why either. I just saw these in a dusty aisle at CVS, and I picked them up, and I put our mangoes in them, and I explained to you how to use them. It's not related to the fact that sometimes you're not able to bring me to climax. It's not related to that.
Totally, and that's
You read
that's
that into
that's both of us.
everything.
That's a both of us thing, right? We're not connecting, is what it must be.
It can be a team thing.
We're not in this situation. Okay. And that's fine. You know what? Maybe I'll take a class. Maybe what it is that it's too much
Interesting.
pressure. Maybe I just need to take a class where I can really dive in or something.
I don't know why you feel pressure from me.
Because it's like, I want to make you feel good. And when you're teaching me, it's just a lot of stress.
Is it the stopwatch?
Yeah. It's a stopwatch.
Is it
It's
the
the
clipboard?
scale before I have to start.
Is it me? Your sex coach? Is it me? Am I making it difficult?
It's the coach.
I don't understand what the issue is here. I'm here to bring
It's
the best
Boris?
out in your
Boris
love
is bothering you?
It's
Look,
Boris.
I left my own family to be a good sex coach to you guys, and you're not happy?
Boris,
Don't spit on me again. Boris, please.
I'm not spitting. I'm making wind sounds with my mouth because it's funny.
Okay.
Wind sounds are funny.
To me, listen to this. Don't I sound like...
Okay, that's
Thank you,
pretty
Boris.
good, Boris. That's good.
Yeah.
Just-
What do we, look,
Coach us.
what-
Coach us.
okay.
We're open to it. He's open to it, right, Gary?
yeah, I want to be. I really want to be.
All right. I always like to start, with each of you removing each other's clothes. I think that's kind of sexy as opposed to doing it yourselves.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Gary has never been able to unhook my brassiere.
I
Never.
mean, that's
It's just all these things are so similar to each other. They take 2 digits. You got to lick your finger. You can't really look, or else you're a loser.
Has anyone tested you for bad thumbs?
No.
That's
That's
sort
a
of
great
like,
idea,
and
Boris.
like I'm dyslexic, right? And I went through all of elementary school, and people thought I was dumb. I couldn't read. I was
You're
just
not dumb.
You're not
dyslexic. I'm
dumb at all.
You're
I'm
clearly
actually
not
quite
dumb.
smart.
You've helped us immensely.
Listen to
That's
my
so
wind
true.
sounds,
Don't spit. Oh, I thought you were going to
Those are kind of funny.
right?
It's funny.
Kind of a
Okay.
genius.
Yeah.
Let's
so
set up
this
an
is why
appointment.
I'm
in the mood.
Let's
This
set
is
up an
lightening the
appointment with
mood.
Dr. Emmenthaler to have your thumbs checked.
Okay. I guess I am ready. I've always known they were a little funky, but just don't want to get the actual news.
Okay,
you know?
well, let's say for now that we're removing our own clothes, all right? Not to put the pressure on of the bra.
Okay.
I think it's important that you guys get aligned on your turn-ons. One of you likes chatting and one of you doesn't in the bedroom. Okay, we're going to need to find a middle ground.
Right. I like to be completely silent.
I know.
As you know, eyes closed.
I know.
Swimming cap on.
We've tried to meet halfway where Gary has pre-recorded some things to say, and he plays them on his voice memos on his phone.
Yeah.
But it does feel rather canned, and they're not always lining up with what I'm saying.
Right.
Well, because I'm recording in the closet. The sound quality is not going to be good. Which is it?
Yeah, but sometimes I'm playing with your nipples, and the recording is referring to something going on
Or
with your
actually, no, you told me about this. Sometimes your voiceover auditions get mixed up and you're doing auditions for Big Hero 6.
It's
Hey,
disconcerting, Boris.
I'm struggling.
It's disconcerting.
I'm struggling, and I'm doing all these self-tapes on VHS.
Wait, how do you
So
get
it's
into that?
hard-
Because
it's
do
hard
they
to
ever need
re-record.
someone making wind sounds for the animated movies?
Sometimes
Introduce Boris to your agent.
Okay. My agent's just not that happy with me right now. I don't want to substitute Boris in and me get kicked out.
What does
you
that
know?
do with Boris? You fix your relationship with your agent.
Honestly,
We're going to
I'll
introduce
try,
you to his
I'll
agent.
try.
Thank you. Honestly, I feel like that's why you don't like me, Boris, as sex coach, because you think I can fuck your wife better.
I'm afraid you're going to steal my career, Boris. I wasn't even worried about the first thing.
Oh, how does that make you feel that he's not even worried about me possibly?
You're right. That's upsetting. I hadn't thought about that till you said it.
I'm glad it's in your brain now.
Well, yeah, James, this is Boris. He is my friend.
Sex coach.
Okay, very talented. You should hear what he can do with a wind sound.
Wonderful to meet you. I have to say this was very hard for me to set this meeting because I have been repeatedly disappointed by Gary's work. So it's hard to trust anything he's bringing forth for me.
Yeah, I know. He told me
Tough to hear in the room.
He told me you were doing that thing where you send your agent an email and they just don't even respond.
Yeah,
and you're like,
yeah.
what is
And
this?
though
busy,
you will
they're
notice
busy.
that while I'm in front of you today, I will be on my phone nonstop. So,
Really,
you
you
know
have
I'm
the
getting
how that
this.
happens.
You have the ability, and it's like you're actively choosing. It's like they teach you at agent school how to be rude.
Wow, you are really
So I
hitting
hear,
off.
so I hear.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not really signing on anybody new right now. Mostly what we have coming in is just like different wind sound stuff, Foley type
wait a
stuff,
second.
and so
Okay,
it's just kind
that's
of
right.
looking for
No, I don't want to do any like speaking voices. I just want to do the sounds.
Are you serious?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, the way this would kind of work is I'll do something called hip pocketing you, where we won't sign a contract, but you'll go in and you'll do scratch recordings for like the some Pixar movies and just the stuff they do for their animatics before it's actually in the film, because a professional will probably do it till you made a name for
Okay,
yourself.
so you're hip pocketing me. It's sort of like I'm your secret girlfriend that you don't introduce your friends to.
Yes, Boris.
But you get the advantages of sex.
Absolutely. And Gary, I just want to check back in on that self-tape. You've sent 5 in a row now where it was you telling your wife to go slower. And remember that this was actually what we needed was
I'm getting my cell phone and my VHS camera mixed up. I'm really sorry. Those are supposed to be bedroom
I don't know
tapes.
how that is possible. I truly don't know how that is possible.
Okay, we'll just, Boris, we're just going to lay down a couple, and then we'll see where we're at with it. This is Kung Fu Panda 8.
Okay.
And they're in a valley about to attack with Kung Fu some villains. And we just need some wind sounds coming through the valley.
Okay.
Think of like, put yourself into like just majestic Asian, setting.
Don't know what that means.
That's what it says
There's
here.
no
I'm
such
not
thing
sure what it
as
means either.
Asian wind. It's just wind. Okay.
You're totally right, but I'm trying to set the scene of it's like a magical forest kind of situation.
Okay.
You ready?
Well,
Go for it.
I'm a little nervous.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, sorry. I ate a lot of spicy food last night, so oh my God, I'm shitting the bed. Let me try this again.
Yeah, go for it. And no action or anything. I'm just rolling. Just go ahead and do your wind sounds, and we can
I've been doing
cut
this
out
since I
what's
was a
great.
kid. Why would it be weird now when I'm being paid for it? Oh God. Oh God, I'm falling apart.
No.
Let me try. One more time. Oh no.
Mom, what's wrong with Kung Fu Panda? It doesn't sound Asian at all.
Turn it off. Turn it off. I don't know.
Want
Just
you.
turn it off.
It doesn't sound majestic or Asian or anything. It sounds fucking Russian. I'm sorry.
I was bragging to all your friends' parents at school that I got an early cut of the movie, and it's clearly they're going to re-record this. Turn it off.
I don't like this, Mom.
Turn it off. I know. Me
My
neither.
house is falling apart.
Me neither. I'm sorry. I knew somebody that worked at Sony who had an early cut of the movie. I didn't know it was going to be like
And they
this.
sent you this crap. You gotta make
Don't tell
better
your friends' moms.
Mom.
Don't tell your friends' moms. No, please, please, please. Look. It looks like I have.
You're not gonna be able to pick me up at school anymore.
No. Let's
I'm
see.
gonna call Dad and reconnect.
Oh, no. Good luck getting a hold of him. He just dated.
Hello?
Oh my God.
You picked up right away.
How many rings?
Like half a ring.
Hello?
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, champ. How's it going, buddy?
Oh, better now.
Sounds like you've been crying.
Yeah, Mom brought home a really fucked up movie. It's Kung Fu Panda 8, but it's all fucked. Apparently, Mom has shitty friends at Sony.
What's going on? It didn't.
I want to live with you again.
No, don't you remember the last time you saw him? 4th inning of your T-ball game, and he fully just left and never came back. All right?
And that's not going to happen again, is it?
Hank, is that your son? Hank,
Hang
how
on.
many times am I telling you I want to isolate you from all your personal connections?
Josh, can you hold on just a second?
Of course. Is that Tina?
Yeah, I'm talking to your stepmom, Tina.
Hank, I told you when we got married, you had to excommunicate your entire family.
Yeah, and I did. I left in the 4th inning of a T-ball game. He was at bat. It was.
That's when I planned a wedding.
I know, but it had to be devastating for him.
Well, as per our prenuptial agreement, if you have more than 3 interactions with your son, I get all your money.
Why did I sign that? Jesus, I'm doing everything you asked, Tina. I'm committed to you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life.
Yeah, okay. Because I told you that when we got married, you had to make me a breakfast sandwich every morning.
And I do, don't I?
Sometimes it's a bagel. That's not a sandwich.
Wait, I didn't know the sandwich rules. I will keep it to brioche, biscuits, wraps, whatever you want.
Okay, I'm burying the lead. I also told you that you needed to sire me 4 sons.
Dad, I don't want to come live with you anymore. I'm going to stick it out with Mom.
Oh my God, I thought I put that on mute. I'm so sorry, Josh.
It's okay. It happens all the time.
Josh, I'm going to find a way to connect with you that Tina will be okay with.
Okay.
I promise.
All right. I love you.
Okay.
Okay, for the mediation, we just have to look through some of the information here. So
I have
let's,
an ironclad prenuptial agreement.
we'll start with the sired 4 sons. So you've had 9 children now?
None of them sons.
Okay. He does have no control
I
over
don't have
that.
any control over
They
that.
say the men's sperm is what picks the gender.
That is right,
You
but I
two
don't have
left
control
nut.
over what my sperm are doing.
You know, I took sex ed, okay? And in sex ed, they said the right nut is girls, the left nut is boys. Why are you using your right nut so much? You think I need any more blue goop coming out
I've
of my
heard
children?
about your sex education class. It sounds like a fucking nightmare, Tina.
Okay. I'm trying to mediate this right now. So let's stop arguing.
Look,
And let's go ahead.
I've heard about a thing that you can do in fertility clinics where I would deposit my sperm into a test tube and they put it into a device that will spin it and it will favor Y chromosomes and then we can impregnate you and that will give you a better chance of a son. I'm willing to do things like that. It costs thousands of dollars, Tina.
I would rather just have the thousands of dollars.
Why don't you just put it into like a rock tumbler or something and spin it yourself?
That's so unhelpful. That's incredibly unhelpful.
I can help you get a rock tumbler.
We're
What's
here
the
for
question?
mediation. You don't know
Look, the real thing
shit
is
about science, obviously.
You just told me about something I'd never heard of, which is that they can spin your cum.
And you added on to it like you knew what I was talking about.
She said she didn't want to spend the money.
She just wants my money.
You're
I'm
wrong.
okay with that.
You're wrong. If you, I
We
can
have
see what your
9
point.
daughters.
and the love between us is gone. That's really what this is about. And that was Article 1 of the prenuptial agreement.
Yeah.
If the love is gone, I get all your millions.
Tina, the love between us is gone.
You disgust me.
Mr. Hendrickson, I really have to apologize about this. I have been forgetting to get the mail, but I just went and picked it up. You have 50 lawsuits against you.
Are you kidding me?
The way that you speak in your mediations is insane, apparently. You can't keep saying come. You can't keep doing all the science stuff. There's people that are really mad.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how do I sue you for not getting my mail right? Because this is unacceptable.
I don't think you can sue me. I think you can. The only thing you can do is pay me a little less.
Why are people so mad at the mediator? This is all projection. Everything into that, I guarantee, is something someone is doing in their own relationship.
I totally agree. I'm just your assistant. The mail says what it says. I'm really sorry.
And let me just ask you.
I will
between you and me,
file all these on time. I promise.
You better, okay? Because I see on your calendar there you have 4 weeks circled for Mexico trip. Okay.
Yes. I'm still doing a little planning, but I'm very excited.
All right. Just make sure that gets mailed before the trip.
Cabo. You know the vibe.
We're here for a mediation session between you and your assistant.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, as I understand it, an issue with lawsuits.
Yes.
And an issue with too long of a vacation in Cabo.
Well, I don't.
Who
see
wants
the
to
issue,
start?
Go ahead.
Who do you think should start?
Yeah, how do we do this?
This is my first mediation.
Oh, I got this though.
Don't let him take over. He's not supposed to mediate today. He's on a side.
Yeah, that's right. So just keep in your pocket your mediation skills, which I understand are considerable.
Very, very.
So let's have the aggressor start.
That would be him.
I'm the aggressor?
I just wanted to go to Cabo for 5
He
weeks.
just
and
wanted
get
to go
double
to Cabo
paid.
for 5 weeks.
All right. Well, so here's the deal: is I hired him because I thought he was attractive, and
Write that down.
he
That's
was.
really bad right off.
Well, this is like privileged information, right? I can say whatever.
This is mediation. It's not therapy.
Oh shit!
This is a very serious.
Judge, are you hearing all this stuff? Yeah? Okay, good.
situation.
Thank God. I had the judge on the line the whole time.
I think, in my professional opinion, you're fucked. Based on what you just said, you're fucked.
Okay.
And the 50 lawsuits against you.
Okay, that's fine because I got a patent going in right now. You know, you can use a rock tumbler to spin cum, and it'll give you a boy.
And scene.
That one's over. It was. It really was. We hit a natural ending there.
Thank
Folks,
you.
I think that's it. I think that's a Man Dog Pod episode.
That's a Man Dog Pod. Sorry to everybody.
Good, because I'm bursting to pee.
Yeah,
Oh, me too.
I am
good.
bursting.
We all have to go.
Before you pee, Alison Rich, what would you like to plug? Where can people find you? You've got your new short out.
Oh, yeah. I'm not really active on the social medias anymore, but Instagram, AlisonRich123, and I did make this new short that it's called Pathological. Search Alison Rich Pathological on YouTube. Thanks.
It's very
link
funny.
it.
It's very
link
good.
it in the air. Johnny Meeks, anything you'd like to plug? Where can people find
You can see my one post a month on Instagram at Johnny Ray Meeks. You can see Sentimental Lady at UCB the second Thursday of the month. And there's a movie making the rounds called Topawingo that I'm in. It's at the now I blew it, but the NoHo Film Festival, I think, is
that's awesome.
next month.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The greatest conversation ever. Yes, also Ryan's two
Wow.
podcasts.
Thank
Check
you.
those out,
Thank you. And hey, Randy, of course, on the Comedy Bang Bang Network,
please.
as well as the Bill Walton podcast.
Why
I
not?
believe. Yeah.
And everybody out there watching my video, I spent an hour yesterday deleting videos on my phone, and storage just filled up. I think I didn't clear them. You have to clear them after you delete them, I guess.
You put it in
Sorry.
the trash, but didn't delete them. Maybe.
Sorry you couldn't watch us for the last 8 minutes.
Oh, that's
Good
that would be
tip.
Fine. Good tip.
What's a good tip?
$5-6.
To really delete your videos.
Oh, really delete them. That is the tip. Really delete those videos, folks.
Not just
Yeah,
think
yeah.
you can't just think you deleted them.
You have to really delete them.
Really
in
delete them.
factual
You have to mean it.
in the world. Thanks to Annie Wu for our logo, Trenton Oliver for editing and production, and Keith Trailer for our theme song.
That's it.
Bye.
Bye.
What's up, Man Dog Pod listeners? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's free episode. If you want to hear the full episode, it's available over on our Patreon, patreon.com/you'rethemanNowDog. We've got full episode audio and video for everything we've done, a huge archive of tons of fun stuff with all your favorite comedians. Check it out today. Once again, that's patreon.com/you'rethemanNowDog. Thanks so much, and have a great day.